So I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last video, but I did end up finding a woodland mansion whenever we were doing the trail ruins, so we're gonna go do that today. We were gonna end up doing a woodland mansion anyway. Ow. Doing a woodland mansion anyway, so we might as well get it done now. I almost did not fly there. Welcome back to the 1.20 Let's Play series, guys. You guys loved the last video, and I'm so happy that you guys liked the last video so much. It means a lot to me. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video as well. Today, like I said, we're going to be first doing the woodland mansion. Then we are going to head back to base, and we're going to upgrade our starter home. I have come up with a new design. I'm still kind of working on it a little bit, but I've come up with a basic design of how I want to do the house. So we are going to add more storage. We're going to make it a little bit bigger, just because I need more space until we actually build the mega base, which it is going to be a good base too, don't get me wrong. I did not bring any totems on me. I do have my bow, and I did not bring a bed. So, but we do have a sheep here. Was I 100% prepared for this? Not really, but at the same time, it's been a while since I've done a woodland mansion, so I would really like to do one of these again. I don't think I've done one of these in a couple of years, to be honest. I just don't think about them. Let me actually just get prepared and kill the sheep right quick and then set the spawn outside. This way, if I do die, I can just run back in and get my stuff. There's brothers in here, which... Guys, please, we don't need to fight, but I will happily kill you if I have to. Let's put on our chest plate before we do anything, and let's go ahead and get ready with a shield. I did put on breaking 1 on the shield for now. Nothing too crazy, but just to have something, I guess. And I'm not worried about these guys, to be honest, but they do hit hard, so I would like to be careful. And, you know what, I am going to take all of these chests, because it saves me wood from having to make chests, if I'm being honest. That was 42 chests there. Like, how much wood that is? That's a lot of wood. There you go. What music disc was that? We got Maul. Cool. So I actually do have looting on this sword, so we should be in a better chance to be getting some stuff in here. I do already have a bunch of totems from whenever I did a raid, which, I'm gonna be honest, raids are probably the better way to get totems. So, you know what I wonder? I'm actually really curious, and this might be a bad idea, but I am actually really curious to see if you can turn a normal Minecraft world like this, like that you started in regular difficulty. I mean, my difficulty is also on hard mode for this world, but I'm wondering if I could literally go into the settings of this world and change it to hardcore. I don't think I can, but it'd be very interesting. We already have a stack of chests. Chest up here. Oh, yeah, these have armor trims as well. I forgot that these guys have armor trims. I don't need the... Ooh, bookshelves. I'll take the bookshelves, to be honest. Because, I mean, I could still use books. I'll take the bookshelves right quick. That literally puts us at 2 stacks and 52 of bookshelves, dude. Good lord. So if you ever need bookshelves, try and come to a woodland mansion. You'll find a good amount of them. No, 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 no. I see more bookshelves, but I gotta run away from the LAs. Or the Vexes, LAs. Woohoo! Getting chased though, I'm getting chased. Oh hey! Carry them. Ow! Come here! Little brat. Ow! Ah. Where are you? I got it! I want these, just to have them. I do know that sometimes behind the staircase, like the one that we came up to get here, this one, I know that there's sometimes, yeah, there's sometimes a dude here, and there's sometimes something behind there. We could check it out. It's not a guarantee that there's something behind there, but it's a chance that there's something behind there. Like an extra room. Ah! There was! And it's literally, oh no, it's got a chest. There we go. Cool. We got 1 more of the armor trims. You only get 2. Smite. I mean, an extra diamond chestplate, that's not bad. It's probably going to be a short video because usually I do like a 2-week interval of video between videos. I think it's a 2-week interval between this and the last one. I'm not sure, but I have other content I want to put out too, like my last 2 Final Fantasy VII videos, which please, whenever those go live, please go give those a watch, because those will be the last 2 Final Fantasy VII videos for Remake before Rebirth comes out. Those will be the last 2 videos I do on FF7 before Rebirth. And then I'm still working on a project video for FF7 that is really close to how I love the game. Whenever that video comes out, it'll come out before Rebirth happens, so I really hope you guys do enjoy that video as well. So in total, I have 3 Final Fantasy VII videos planned, but it is still going to be a little bit before I can get those out to you. We also do need to listen to this music disc as well. I don't remember where my other ones are. Yeah, I already had 13 in Cat, so Maul is now added to our collection. I don't think I've made a jukebox in such a long time. Oh, it's this song! Okay. So the next thing that I'm gonna have to work on is gutting this down and moving everything outside so that I can start the time lapse and start the build construction for our new base that we're going to be doing. So I think what I'm going to do is that well, I haven't actually designed the interior just yet. I'm actually going to do that here in a second. I'm going to go design the interior. I just wanted to get this clip recorded for the first part of the video for the Woodland Mansion because I wanted to do that. I didn't want just it to be focused on the main starter base, so this starter base is probably going to be extended a little bit, but we are also going to have to get rid of this land back here. So I'm keeping my promise somewhat of getting rid of land back here, and then we still need to get rid of part of this back here too. What I think I might end up doing in the future is I'll get rid of those trees as well. But what I might do is, like, even for the video, I might carve a path out of this so that we can get rid of some of this. And then what I'll do is I will keep the land level probably the same as this. So I'm gonna end up carving out a lot of this, but I'm gonna have to keep the enchantment area still where it is. Let me go put all these bookshelves in the librarian area, because that's technically where they're going to be anyway. And it is a library, so I mean, it makes sense to have books in here too, which they need more books in here, but I'm just not sure what to do with it just yet. So I have still a lot more bookcases. So I'm going to take a little break for a second, and you're just going to see a cut ahead in the video. I'm going to go work on the design interior wise and a little bit of the exterior for my new base, for our new starter base anyway. Then when I come back, we will turn this house into mush. It'll be no more. I will get rid of it because I'll also have to do some material gathering, because there's going to be a lot more materials in this build than there is for this one. It's going to be bigger than our starter base, definitely. I'm still happy with the starter base. I'm still proud of it. I just want to extend it. For one, just because I'm running out of room. For two, I want to do something with the area. So, but okay, give me some time and I will be back. So I've taken some time to get rid of everything, and there's literally just a blank canvas behind me now. I have changed my mind about my enchanting setup. It is now gone. I have come up with the design for the bigger base, and I have come up with the other floors, because there's going to be like a 3-floor thing. There's going to be a basement, so we'll have 2 main floors and then a basement. But I put my enchanting setup in that too, so I have everything here that is going to be required to build the main part of the house. I'm probably going to need a little bit more because I did use a lot of material. All of this and this chest is from excavating the whole hill that was right here, so I did keep a good portion of the hill just for now. And I have a lot of azalea leaves on me, because what I really want to do is kind of the same thing I did over here with our mine, the entrance to the mine, which I actually did make look good now. It actually looks decent. I gave it some stone, some mossy cobblestone, and I put azalea leaves on it to make it look a little bit overgrown, so, you know, it's not just stone. anymore. It's still stone, but it's not, you know, in your face stone. But then what I wanted to do with this is like put azalea leaves like coming down off the side. But I'm probably gonna wait to do that until we get the house built, because I don't know how much space I'm gonna need just yet. Obviously we're about to get rid of this thing, so don't worry about that. So there's all the chests that we need right there, which doesn't seem like a lot, but in terms of how everything is here, it's a lot, right? We definitely do need space. I'm not gonna lie, we need space. And then when I do put it all in my house, my bigger house, we will obviously make sure everything is actually decorated correctly and it's all organized correctly, so. There it is. No more starter base. It is all gone. Well, okay, so I mean, technically we're still gonna have a starter base, but not really at the same time. So, and the worst thing is that, you know, you know how the starter base house technically was uneven with the bridge going towards the village? This one might be a little bit more uneven. The entrance will not be even at all with the bridge, but there's nothing I could do, because yeah, I'd have to move. If I was able to, I would have to move literally everything here like 4 blocks over, and I can't do that. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Here is the actual layout of the build itself. So we have the entranceway, which is like a 7x7, and then so these sides are 7 as well, but then it extends on this part by 9. I know it might be a little bit confusing, but kind of bear with me here for a second. So technically this layout doesn't seem very big, right? Well, you are right. It doesn't seem very big until we start adding the details. Because this is the inside layer, right? This is where the base starts. This is where the actual like foundation of the home, like the walls of the home, will start going up. This is not where the porch starts. I built a wraparound porch design into this build, and it looks really good, and that extends out by like 2 blocks. So now these are right here. You're actually going to have a log that extends here, and then you're going to have one that comes out here. So technically the outside of the base is a little bit longer than you think. The outside of the base on every corner is actually 2 further out. So let me just demonstrate on how this could look. I don't honestly remember if it's like this, but it could be. It's been a little bit since I've worked on this build, because the reason why this video has taken so long to come out is because of the fact that I wanted to design every single inch of this build. I wanted to design the interior, exterior, everything. I didn't want to just build the exterior and be like, this is what's going here, here, and here, and then not show it on camera, because I've done that in the past before, and I'm tired of doing that. So I have decided to completely do the entire build for one sitting, for one video. So how these extend out right here, that is actually where the porch extends to. So theoretically, that is also where the base extends. So you see what I mean? This isn't just going to be a small base. No. This is not a small starter base by any means. This should have been the base that I built at the beginning of the season. It still uses the same materials that we've been incorporating for the entire area here to keep it to the bamboo theme. But it looks so good. I cannot complain. It looks so good. With that out of the way, I think I'm ready to hop into the time lapse. I might have to take a couple breaks every now and again to collect some more materials, but you guys won't see that. All you're gonna see is just the build itself. So without further ado, let's go. And I hope you guys did enjoy that time lapse of this amazing build behind me. I love this thing so much, dude. You have no idea. I'm so proud of how it turned out. I only had a couple hiccups and only had to go get more blocks a couple times. I actually had all the materials necessarily to build this. It's just that now I'm low on essential wood types. I'm not even on bamboo. I have a crap ton of bamboo still for this build, or from this. Like, it's insane. Like, I will never run out of bamboo. And considering how much bamboo I've used, not only for the village, but for this build and all the other builds, it's insane, dude. But yes, I really do love this house, and I hope you guys do enjoy it as well. So, let's go on the inside real quick, because there's a couple things I want to talk about. This bottom floor, I don't know what to do with. But I do want to go get more wolves, and we are going to have an episode dedicated fully to getting every single cat variant in the game. So, I think down here, what we're going to do is our pet floor. So we're going to have pets down here. We'll put an area for our cats, for our dogs. Have them here, put dog bowls, put like litter boxes. Like, we'll actually make it feel like home down here. Ignore the fact that I'm missing my boots. I'll explain that here in just a second. Yeah, so I think downstairs will be pets, and then we go upstairs real quick. I didn't know what to do for stairs, so I was like, okay, you know what? We haven't done anything with mangrove wood or cherry wood too much, so I just implemented these into the build. Looks pretty good, not too bad. And then we have glazed terracotta here on the sides. Brown glazed terracotta, and then these lantern designs, which I actually like, they came out pretty good. So, and then even to break up some of the build, I put these like stairs with trapdoors here. It turned out pretty good, not too bad. So, and then I have my smelting and crafting area up here. I have been up here literally for probably like the last hour because I have been smelting copper. I mean, like crazy. So here's the thing that we need to explain. I died because I went to go get some black dye for this. I didn't have any black wool, so I wanted to make a creeper carpet for my bedroom, and it turned out pretty good too, right? I like it. It's a cool little design. I like it a lot. I had to go get squids because I didn't have any black ink. I went to the riverbed down below, and I died by a trident drowned dude, and I lost my boots, I lost my bow, and I lost my enchanted shovel. Granted, I was probably going to de-enchant that shovel anyway because it had silk touch and I didn't want fortune on it. Didn't want that no more, so this is our only shovel. I'm just glad I didn't lose these two pickaxes or a lot of my stuff. I do still have my chest plate. It's literally in this chest behind me, which is why I always keep my chest plate separate from most of my stuff. But I had to put it in here just because I was building, so I lost 3 essential components of my gear, especially my boots were the worst one, and my bow. My bow had infinity on it, and my boots had feather falling, unbreaking. Like, it had so much stuff. Depth strider. Oh, it had so much stuff on it, dude. And it was all max enchantments too, and I'm so upset. I moved all music discs up here too, so we have actually a good collection of music discs that I didn't know that we had. So it actually looks pretty good. The shulker boxes are both empty, by the way, if anyone's wondering. They're both empty. I actually emptied shulker boxes, and I don't know if anyone noticed, but the chest monster over there has been cleaned up, and over here has been cleaned up. I still have a little bit of chests over there by the farm, but we don't talk about those, okay? They're all empty anyway, it's fine. But then if we go downstairs, I was going to do a magma block deal, but for some reason it doesn't want to work. So I just did a drop down thing. But down here in our basement is our main storage area and our enchanting setup. It looks way better down here, I will say. It puts space down here. Look at all this dirt. I think I'm good on dirt for a while, especially cobblestone and stone and stuff. But like, in terms, look at how many copper blocks I have. Because I used my silk touch pick to just go and get these, and I brought them back home, and then I just mined them with my fortune when I was back home. You see how, this isn't even all the copper blocks. I had to put other treasure stuff down here because I couldn't fit it nowhere. I had more copper blocks down here. So I better figure out something to do with copper in this series because I have too much of it. But yeah, honestly, the best thing about getting that copper is that it got me from 3 levels to 40. So, I mean, I not only have enough levels to mess around to enchant my shovel, a new pair of boots, and another bow, but I mean, at least I have a little bit of lenient stuff to work with, too. I have a plan for this down here, too, because if we come down here, it's nothing special. But I do still want to block this off on this area and just like make this part obsolete so we won't even see that part anymore. And then cover it up. But I was thinking about using dripstone. for this area too. Making like a custom drip zone cave down here. I think that'd be pretty nice. So I'll have to figure that out, but I'll probably more likely will do that off camera because that's too annoying to do right now. Can I also just point out the fact that this is the first time I've ever built a wraparound porch in a build, and it looks amazing. It actually looks amazing. Like, the whole area looks great too. There's torches and lanterns on the inside, so don't worry. There are spots, obviously, to where it's not going to be mob spawns. So I had to make sure that I did this build right. So I had to move the lantern over here. I do still need a little bit of detail work on the pathway, but yeah. And honestly, again, it's not perfectly centered with the bridge, but I don't hate it. I don't hate that it's not perfectly centered with the bridge, though. It honestly kind of looks good. It looks good that it's not centered with the bridge. Next thing is that we need to do around this area before we can move on to our next villager project is I still actually need to get all the villagers inside their dills. I have been working off camera on the villagers. I'm not going to go over there right now because it's a little bit of a mess, but I have been working with them. I just need to get them into their respective locations and then build the wall up, and then we can actually let them roam around free. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that though. I might just keep them locked up where they are because I don't want to deal with that. But I would like for them to be out roaming around more than anything, because if they do spawn iron golems, at least the golems can be outside and we don't have to worry about the golems always going inside. And they'll always go back to their prospective homes anyway, because they'll have to go back there to not only sleep, but they'll have to go back there for their workstations as well. So hope you guys did enjoy this episode of our 1.20 Let's Play. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to join the amazing Creeper Clan today. Guys, we are so close to 600, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the continued support that you guys have shown on every single videos lately too. Even on the Twitch, which also, if you're wondering, I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 7 p.m. CST. So, and if anything else does come up during the week, like this week was the Game Awards, so we did have a stream over there, so if you're interested, go check it out. But with that out of the way, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!